was your, like, vision exactly?
So my vision was to have feathers, like, come up, and then maybe have, like, a feather wisping to incorporate it with the sideburn.
Mandalas are so, like, precise and exact, and feathers are just more organic and wispy, so, like, I'm having a really hard time visualizing how to incorporate that in with a mandala.
Would you trust me to design this tonight and show you tomorrow? I need time to, like, mull over and, like, play with a bunch of different options.
If I don't figure this out, I'm going home.
Today, you must push your creativity to the limit by creating lettering tattoos.
Stop. Lettering tattoos, there's no room for error. If you have a little janky line, it shows and you can't really fix it. And also, spell your words right.
I hate doing lettering.
We're used to being able to do images and tell a story that way, but it's tough to be super creative with such a straightforward subject matter.
Being creative with lettering is trying to sell the feeling of the lettering and what the word is.
Transform it so when you look at it, you see a piece of art and then you read what it says.
I would like the word salivigant on my lower stomach.
I don't know what the word is. I don't care. The placement's horrible. You're gonna struggle with how stretchy the stomach is. Like, that's just a nightmare.
That's the stomach.
Lucy.
That's me. I don't know if the young'un were shooting at me, but I tattooed so many stomach. I can handle this.
It's the word salivigant.
What's this meaning?
The meaning is lone wanderer.
Say you want it on your stomach.
Like mostly the lower stomach.
I would want to do like brush stroke for you because it fits the meaning.
That's not quite the idea I want to go with this one. I want to go a little more classic tattoo style.
She wants the most basic cursive writing. Well, they asked for a creativity challenge.
I just don't think that's what I want to have on me for the rest of my life.
She doesn't give me any room to be creative. I'm worried they can send me home. Whatever. Much better.
I think it's perfect, yeah.
I am a little stressed about the time.
Thought it would be a little bit lower, but I don't know if it would really fit much lower. I don't know.
Tattooing helped me to focus and be patient. Yeah, I think we can move it lower.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it's okay, come. The tattoo's gonna be on her for forever. She has to like it and it has to be right.
Sorry, what are you doing?
The bottom line. Can you lay down?
I'm just so tired of going over the same spots. It really hurts.
My canvas is in a lot of the pain. That's what happens. You get your stomach done.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna fix a couple lines at the bottom.
Is it gonna go all the way to the bottom? Like I thought there was gonna be some skin breaks.
No, that's the skin. I feel like I'm tattooing on a water balloon. So it's really hard for me to pull a straight line.
Yeah, it's just a lot darker than I expected, but such is life.
I just want you to look great. Please stop criticizing me.
I'm pretty much done.
Today, you had to prove your creativity with lettering tattoos. Oh, geez. Let's see how you did. Lucy.
You got thrown the hardest tattoo in the room.
I was struggling because she didn't sit well, but I'm happy I finished it.
On creativity day, it's not really creative at all. It's just that normal walk-in, everyday script.
I mean, it's normal script, but the ability to pull this off so clean on one of the hardest areas of the body
That was
is
the
not
creativity.
normal. You absolutely crushed.
Today, you must prove your ingenuity with metallic tattoos.
Finally, something fun.
Sick, boy.
It's my lucky day. I make metallic tattoos all the time back home. I made this sick gold metallic butt plug that blew up everywhere on the internet. This is amazing.
Glad he's on my team.
I don't even know where to start with metallic tattoos. I've never done one before.
The most important thing with metallic tattoos is you're creating an illusion. The shinier the metal, the more reflective it's going to be.
Or if metal is kind of pitted, making sure you have a texture that feels like that metal.
If we want to see amazing 3D tattoos, they should look heavy. They should look like you can hold on to them.
A neo-traditional metallic gemmed bee with honey drips, peonies, and honeycombs on my calf.
This sounds like a lot of shit in one tattoo.
Lucy.
That's me. The bee is your subject.
Yes. So the honeycomb in the background with some drips of gold just to give you more metallic, and peonies to give a balance to the composition.
That's a lot of a detail.
I know.
I'm not sure about the peony I can finish in 6 hours.
You can. We gotta go at least one peony.
It's too many elements in the design. It's gonna be too crowded.
It's gotta have a flower with the bee.
It's gonna be bad for my competition. Okay, so I put the flower, I feel like it's busy, and then it doesn't show the detail on the gem.
So you're not doing my peonies?
No, I don't think it will look good.
I'm not okay with that. I want the peonies.
But if I would put
I would like the peonies. That's part of the whole design.
There's so many elements in such a small area. This is not good. I always say it's gonna be on you for forever.
Which is why I'm sticking to my guns.
I actually very worried my canvas gonna leave. If my canvas leave, I'm straight up going home. Let me play a little bit.
Can I sit?
Yeah.
Did you make it work?
My biggest risk is too much element in this tattoo. I will focus on the bee first.
Yep.
I'm very worried I'm not gonna finish the tattoo in time. You ready?
Yep.
Today, you had to prove your ingenuity with metallic tattoos. Lucy.
There is a lot going on in this tattoo. Texture on texture on texture.
I would have loved to see your bee a little bigger, a little more readable. The honey has some cool tricks. There's some reflection in there, and it does feel like metal. Pull back a little bit and focus on what's important.
Today, you must battle it out tattooing a Japanese samurai.
Yes, I love Japanese tattoos, especially samurai. I do them every second day. This is right up my alley.
There's gonna be a lot of different styles for sure, too.
Right.
Yeah.
With the intricacies that go into the armor, the sword, the craftsmanship that is behind a samurai, the challenge ask is intense.
It's gonna be a tough one.
God, another thing I'm just not comfortable doing.
Composition is going to be the most important thing. The way it fits the body, the dynamic poses of a samurai. They're just badass. They're tough.
Colorful, traditional Japanese female samurai wearing a floral kimono, fighting an oni mask in a bamboo forest on my upper arm.
This one's the female samurai.
Trevor. Yo. I can't even remember all the things that she wanted. So, like, perfect.
All right, so you want a female
So
samurai.
female, yeah. I was thinking about an oni mask kind of floating somewhere.
Sometimes if you start trying to put too much stuff into it, it kind of muddy the idea up.
I would like holding a katana in some type of a striking or
Maybe figure
looking
that
like
out.
there is some type of a battle or a fight or something.
Okay, like she at least has a sword in her hands or something like that. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Do you want black and gray or color?
I would like color. I want color.
Like full color?
I want, yeah.
The size of this tattoo and the amount of time that we have and the amount of detail, I'm a little bit worried that I'll even be able to get through this thing in full color. I'm pretty nervous.
That's a big one, huh?
Yeah, but she wanted it on her shoulder, and I wanted to make sure it fit her shoulder properly.
It's always a risk taking a big idea and going for it.
We are hustling.
I just kind of am trying to give her what she's asking for, and hopefully that doesn't bite me in the ass.
That's the wrong hand. It's the wrong hand. It looks like someone else reaching around.
That's an easy thing to figure out. You might as well put a foot there, dude.
You feeling okay?
I was getting shaky and cold. I was cold.
My canvas is not sitting that well. If she can't take the black and gray and she's already struggling with it, I know that color is gonna be a lot more painful.
Well, I'm honestly thinking color is gonna hurt a little bit more.
Yeah.
So I think we should pivot and probably just do this in black and gray, like I was saying.
100%.
Perfect. Boom, we just move over to black and gray.
Gotta always sort of have a pivot plan B in this competition.
Today, you had to show composition with Japanese samurai tattoos. Let's see how you did. Trevor, you're up first. The tattoo overall is really pretty, clean, cool, it's different, but the hand's going the wrong way. I think the hand is a mistake.
I saw the hand kind of pulling the sword out this way.
It was a straight up mistake.
It's a left hand on the right-hand side of the body. It is a shame because everything else about the tattoo is pretty successful.
I mean, it has great contrast. There's smooth blends in there, nice dark darks, especially around the eyes, really beautiful.
The hair's pretty, the flowers in their hair is
The hair's my
dope.
favorite part.
Yeah.
I really wish you didn't miss that hand, man.
Today, you must take on your competitors by tattooing a new school monster. Whether it's a completely made up creature from another planet or a scary monster from under the bed, one thing is certain. We're looking for high contrast monsters that pack a punch.
Can handle that.
New school snake monster weaving through a bulldog skull on my ribs.
And you're set on the ribs.
I am.
Another cool design. Horrible placement.
Snake and bulldog skull.
Yeah.
Lucy.
That's me. Again, another hard ass, and this time it's on the rib. It's frustrated.
So there's a bulldog skull, and then the snake goes through the mouth and out the eye.
Can I see the camera? Like, right
Nothing
here?
there.
With 6 hours full color, it's not gonna be possible. So do you have any other area you mind?
No.
Why I always get the stubborn canvas? Has a pentaric.
Normally pretty good.
Okay. Don't hold your breath. It's more painful if you hold your breath. My canvas is rolling around. I feel like when I'm pulling the line, it makes it crooked.
Feels like it's in my armpits.
I don't feel good about this. Shit.
You can do it.
There's still a lot of color. For some reason, the color is not going to the skin well. You can do it, no problem.
Well, it'll be problems, but I'll do it.
This is nightmare.
Today, you had to show contrast tattooing new school monsters. Let's see how you did. Lucy.
I do see new school in the design, the snake head, and the skewing of it.
What's scary in this is the technical. From your color choices to a lot of the line work, this tattoo is just all over the place.
For a day where we're testing contrast, there's no rhyme or reason as to why these colors are put in where they are. The skull should have been left negative instead of being this tie-dye of color for no reason that's shaded all over the place.
This one just got away from you.
Today, you must create a tattoo on a very prominent part of the body.
What's it gonna be?
The face.
Uh-oh.
I've never done one there before. I don't even know where to start and what would be easy or hard.
You must use adaptability to create a design that flows seamlessly from the side of the head down the bony jawline and onto the fleshy part of the cheek.
I got some of those.
The skin on the face is really delicate. Go too hard, you're gonna blow out lines. Go too light, doesn't go in, and tends to get overworked. Really gonna have to adapt and pivot.
Everyone needs to really dig deep and do the best tattoo that you can possibly do because you're changing someone's identity forever.
There's a reason why I don't do them.
This is serious. It's on someone's face. You can't hide that. This is no joke.
Black and gray fine line feather mandala from my temple down to the back of the ear and down the sideburn.
Mandalas are supposed to be super clean, simple, and pack a punch. All the feathers is gonna make it look really messy.
I want black and gray, realistic flowers and butterfly going from my sideburn up to my forehead, down to my jaw, and going onto my ear.
Can we see the area?
Yeah.
This one honestly seems like right up my alley. I love florals. I love black and gray.
Butterfly. Cat.
The feather mandala. Jade.
It's me.
Why would you give herself the hardest one?
What was your vision exactly?
So my vision was to have feathers come up and then maybe have a feather wisping to incorporate it with the sideburn.
Mandalas are so precise and exact, and feathers are just more organic and wispy. So I'm having a really hard time visualizing how to incorporate that in with a mandala.
Would you trust me to design this tonight and show you tomorrow? I need time to like mull over and like play with a bunch of different options.
If I don't figure this out, I'm going home.
Let me show you what I got.
Okay.
It's the mandala, and they're slowly turning into the leaves.
These guys look kind of out of place a little bit. I just think they look kind of blocky. Just maybe make those look more feathery.
You think if I just made them not so wide, that could work?
That could work.
Let me adjust this then. Okay.
What does your family think about face tattoos?
Didn't tell my dad. I got my mom's opinion. I told her while she was working so that she couldn't say much.
I'm super nervous what's gonna start happening when I start tattooing. Even shaving is getting it to be red and inflamed.
Has your family been supportive of it?
Not always, but they definitely are now. Both of my parents were immigrants when they came to this country. I'm actually first generation born in the US. My dad was like pretty strict and hardcore. And then he had people at his work saying like, oh my gosh, I follow your daughter. Did you see what she did? You must be so proud. I have a big, massive Mexican family. They are all rooting for me. You ready? Yeah. I want to make them proud.
Were you pretty nervous when you heard the ask?
Yes, I was like, wow, I've never done this before.
Welcome to Ink Master.
I feel like newer tattooers are very adaptable and just kind of learn on the fly, learn as they go.
What's your experience behind tattooing?
Honestly, I don't have a huge art background. I got my BFA in contemporary dance.
With dance, I'm very fluid and soft and free-moving, and I feel like that also transitions into like the way I tattoo, because my tattoos come out very soft and flowy as well.
You do a lot of these, like the mandala stuff?
I've done a few, yeah. There's a lot of really fine little dots within this mandala. I really wanted to show like this fine detailed dot work, but they're literally blending in with all the hair. I'm literally just like figuring it out as I go.
Today, you were being tested on adaptability. You had to create a tattoo on your canvas's face. Based on your work, one of you will be packing your machines. Let's see how you did. Kat.
I do like the flower in the center. It's got nice light contrast in it.
Beautiful depth in the butterfly, super dope. But the butterfly and the daffodil look completely separate. The daffodil looks unfinished to me.
I just want to take the top two forget-me-nots and just flip that part of the stencil.
I just feel like those flowers are just not necessary.
It just looks disjointed on top.
Jade.
There's a lot of good areas in this. You have your black solid, and it's not overworked, but parts of it should be a lot heavier. As it heals, those thin lines on the head are gonna get really faint.
I really don't like the feathers. The way that that bottom feather ends cuts off her jawline about an inch too high. And because the feathers are so light, they aren't really matching the black work feel of the mandala.
I was definitely struggling trying to figure out how to add them.
They look like a forced afterthought. That's what they feel like.